in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tennessee Titans.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. You talk about this Titan defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Down the left sideline.
And finally down at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
And the Jets, first down. First and
Now they'll shift things around. They'll run with Gibbs.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go. Again, it's Gibbs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Jordan Addison
With touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Titans, nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Opposite. Green.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 11. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Loose inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Let's go. Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Back to throw. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And here he'll get it down to the 7. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Colston Loveland, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He'll try and do this himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Let's go.
Gibbs straight ahead. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
19.
From the gun on third down, Shelby. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. These two teams all tied after one.
Got it. Ready?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
Here we go.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
79 Broncos. Dragon 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
Here we go. Here's Panther 11. Panther.
Back to throw. Shelby. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1.
Cut 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Shelby. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
1st and goal, New York.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now he'll tuck and a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Red. Check. Go.
Gibbs. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A 4-yard gain.
Cowboys.
2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Gibbs again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
On the return is Chimdike. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, and that is incomplete. The Titans at 13-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw here.
That's complete to DK.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Right. Come on, set. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Drill, 52.
They'll run with Pollard.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Blue striker. Black ultra. Ready.
They'll look to throw here.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice and short tackle.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. On play action, they'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
19, 50, 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Black shot.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught by Thielen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Ready.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Jets 16.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Harris is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Got 50.
Second and 4. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
70 Rangers, 70.
Here's second and 8. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 21. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Smith, red.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Hut, hut.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Back to throw now on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, on target to Thielen. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll run forward with Pollard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on. Warriors, 70, 70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Shelby. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Watch out now. 50
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Smash, red. Black shot.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Ready,
Here we
set.
go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now back to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ready. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 5. Finds Gibbs on the check down. 20.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Okay.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Here's 2nd down. And now they'll audible to something else.
Ready.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Black Ultra. Set. Ready. Blue 32. Green Jack. Ready.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Back. Yellow. Smash. Red. Hut.
They'll look to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Down. Yellow. 43. Claws red. Mega. Yellow. Zoom. 6. Mega. Steel. Black. Hut.
He's back to throw. Now toward the sideline and completing it to Pollard. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now 1st and goal.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Shelby. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Shelby. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Back to throw. Shelby.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Jets won the toss. They'll get the first shot at finding a winner as we are back underway here in overtime.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
He gets it to Addison.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Come on.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
60 Bison. Ready?
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Ready, go. Go.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
Okay,
a full
ready?
start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Dragons, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, Shelby. And he completes it to Wilson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 19 yards. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Come on. Set.
They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Folk connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Black 40. Hut, hut.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. And leads to a first down.
That's good.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Black. Red. Yellow. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The field goal does nothing. It is touchdown or bust as they come up on 3rd down.
Red. 38. 6. Mega. Hut.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So it's a win here for the Jets, and it was their quarterback who led